The stock market continues to look bullish, but today I've shifted my focus away from stocks and onto gold. This precious metal looks set to break out and form another long-term bullish trend that could take it all the way up to $3,000. In this video, I'm going to show you why I'm considering investing in gold and why now makes sense, and how you can also potentially take advantage of this opportunity in this precious metal. So let's first of all, before we move on to the gold chart, we're going to look at the S&P 500 to get an overall view of how the stock market is performing. So let's look at our three screen setup. The top left hand chart is the monthly time frame. This includes major levels of support and resistance. You can see by these horizontal lines. And the top right hand chart is the weekly time frame, and this includes the 50 simple moving average, the orange line, and the 200 simple moving average, the black line. And we can also see trend filter colors, so green when the market is bullish, red when the market is bearish, and gray when price is pulling back or forming areas of consolidation. The chart along the bottom is the same as the weekly, except for the addition of the 20 simple moving average, the blue line. So let's first of all look at the monthly time frame for the S&P. I'm just going to enlarge the chart now. We can see that this index has been in a long-term bullish trend since this low back in March 2009. You can see it has formed a pattern of higher highs and higher lows along the way. Recently, the S&P went into an area of consolidation. We can see these lines here. So the green line is last year's high, which is also a resistance, the all-time high at $4,809, and the red line is last year's low, and that's at $3,490. Price recovered well from October 2022 after hitting this area of support, and has since started to move back to the upside. This candle is for November, so we had a strong push up in November, strong bullish move, but we also want to see a break above this high, which is the July high at $4,598. December looks set to break through this level. It looks bullish already, and if it does continue to move up, then we should see price eventually make it up to the all-time high. Once price makes it to this level, we want to see a breakout and then a pattern of higher highs and higher lows, and that will confirm a long-term bullish trend continuation. But S&P, based on the monthly time frame, is looking strong right now. On the weekly time frame, the candles are green, indicating bullish momentum, and price is also above the 50 and the 200 simple moving averages, again confirming bullish momentum at the moment. But price still needs to break out of this wide area of consolidation, which I mentioned on the monthly time frame. So we need to see price break above this all-time high here. It bounced off the 50 simple moving average towards the end of October and forced price further to the upside. So we've seen this nice momentum. We just want to see this continue and then go on to create new record highs. So a closer look at the daily time frame. The bars here are also green. Price is above the 20, 50 and the 200 simple moving averages. And again, we can see how we had a reversal in October when we saw decline. Price reverse back to the upside, moved up with momentum, even gapping up a few days. We can see these gaps in the market indicating strong buy momentum the following trading day, and this momentum has pushed price even higher. So if I just put my crosshair around the July high, we can see how close price is to reaching this level. So we should eventually see a breakout if this momentum does continue, and then we're waiting for that breakout of the all-time high. Okay, so now that we can see that the S&P is looking strong, so we expect to see the stock market continue its bullish momentum. Let's now move over to the chart of the day, which is gold. So we have gold here, same three screen setup: monthly top left, weekly top right, and daily top bottom. And let's first of all open up the monthly time frame. So I'm going to zoom all the way out, so we can see how gold has performed for over the long term. So if we look at this trend between February 2001 and the high of September 2011, price moved up. I'm just going to measure this rally, this bullish rally. Price moved up around 657%. So we can clearly see based on this that gold does trend well over the long term. So over a number of years, gold will likely trend well, but that's once we have a confirmed breakout of a long-term area of consolidation. So we had this area of consolidation. So from the high of October 2011, price moved sideways in between this high at $1,921 and this low at $1,050. The price was in this region, and then we eventually saw a breakout, but we didn't see a trend unfold similar to what we saw in the past. Instead, price declined and then formed another area of consolidation. So between this high of $2,075 and the low of $1,614. So if I just zoom in, price has been moving inside this range since this high of August 2020. And what's interesting about what's happening right now, so if I just add a horizontal line on the chart, I'm going to put it at the $2,000 mark. So around about $2,000, we can see this line here. So we can see from this point, so once price broke above this $2,000 level in August 2020, price has been unable to close above $2,000. It has moved above $2,000, but by the end of the month, price tends to close below this level. But what's interesting right now is that November has finally closed. This is the first month that's closed above this level. So this is the first indication that the commodity has the potential to break out. So we had a close above this level in November, and December has already moved further to the upside. It's now currently just around last year's high at $2,070. So what we want to see going forward is for December's candle to breach this level, break above this level, and continue to form a pattern of higher highs and higher lows. If I just zoom back out again, if we have that confirmation, we could see a repeat of the trend we saw between 2001 and 2011, a trend which lasted for 10 years. On the weekly time frame, the bars are currently green because there's bullish momentum right now, and prices above the 50 and 200 simple moving averages, but still in that area of consolidation mentioned on the monthly time frame. And going down to the daily time frame, the bars are currently green, prices above the 20, 50 and the 200 simple moving averages. And again, we can just see a close-up view of this wide area of consolidation. I have to zoom all the way out just to see this clearly. You can see this area of consolidation. Quite a messy looking chart because we're looking closer up at the daily time frame. So if I just go back to the monthly, we can again see this area here, and we're now just waiting for that breakout of the all-time high. Once that happens, if that does happen, then we are likely to see a strong bullish trend, and we want to be able to take advantage of this opportunity. So keep an eye on our channel. We will be providing some updates on this so that you can be ready to take any opportunities in gold and also any other assets that we cover. So I hope you liked today's video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit that notification icon so that you can be alerted once we have updates for gold and also any other stocks that we are looking at the moment. Look forward to see you all on the next video analysis.